must be you, Pratik. Ah, sure you are.
Dadaji, I want this.
Really? Let me take a look. Wow, that's wonderful.
Dadaji, did you go to a convent school like my dad?
No, my son. We just couldn't afford it. We were much too poor. My father was just a poor farmer. He couldn't even afford to send me to a high school. But I managed it because I won a scholarship.
Dadaji, then how can we become an engineer?
Of course, becoming an engineer wasn't so easy those days. But finding a suitable job for an engineer was even more difficult. You know, Pratik, my father shaped my life for the first 20 years. And the rest, Mecon decided my destiny. I remember then I was young, courageous and full of spirit, with a dream to build India into a prosperous nation. The founding fathers of our nation envisioned a strong and prosperous country with industry as its bedrock. Time was when the upsurge of industrial revolution was being felt throughout the world. Mecon had the foresight to realize that true independence can only be achieved through an industrial revolution. Mecon, India's frontline engineering, consultancy and contracting organization, is a multidisciplinary firm with a large number of skilled workforce consisting of experienced and dedicated engineers, scientists and technologists. Mecon is having a network of offices across the country, experienced in handling consultancy assignments and EPC turnkey projects. Mecon has collaboration agreement with leading firms of USA, Germany, France, Italy, Russia and other countries in various technological fields. Mecon has 4 SBUs: metals, power, oil and gas and infrastructure, technological divisions and engineering divisions, utilities and special services division, equipment and system design divisions, and project management in India for carrying out specialized services in its diverse field of activities. Areas of activity of Mecon are iron and steel, non-ferrous metals, coal carbonization and chemicals, mining and mineral beneficiation, refractory plants, petroleum and gas, pipeline and utility services, power and energy engineering, hydro engineering and water management, transmission and distribution, ports and harbour, environmental engineering, material handling, architecture and town planning, roads and highways, defence projects, mint and note presses, information technology, management and advisory services, corporate social responsibilities. Metal being the core strength of Mecon, it has fulfilled the national objective with which the company was formed, that is, to attain self-sufficiency in design and engineering, technology for setting up steel plants in the country. Mecon has expanded its capability to other countries and successfully carried out assignments in Nigeria, Syria, Dubai and other Middle East countries. To expedite the demands of growing industries in India, Mecon has diversified beyond ferrous metals into non-ferrous metals like aluminium, zinc, lead and copper. Mecon has worked in the areas of alumina refineries, aluminium smelters, casting and extrusion plants, alloy wheel plants, aluminium foil and powder plants, aluminium sheet and wire plants, non-ferrous, lead, copper, zinc, casting and rolling plants. Mecon diversified beyond ferrous metallurgy to explore areas like chemicals, petrochemicals, oil and gas, including pipelines, infrastructure development, power projects, environmental engineering, software design and development, and a host of other fields including currency note presses and coinments of the Government of India. In tune with time, Mecon is now deeply involved in various infrastructure development activities covering roads and highways, ports and harbours, water management, environment and sanitation, township and urban development, etc. Mecon initiatives in power sector are also tremendous. Mecon carried out power project assignments of any type, magnitude and sophistication and achieved the successes. The areas under power project covered by Mecon are power plant, both thermal and hydel, transmission and distribution of power, feasibility study of non-conventional energy sources, energy management and audit of wet quenching to dry quenching, RLA and RMU studies. The comparatively young oil and gas division of Mecon emerged and blossomed to make its presence felt at the national and international level. The sapling of oil and gas division, which was planted with the small natural gas pipeline project, now encompassing all the areas of oil and gas industry, covering long-distance pipelines, gas processing, group gathering systems, coal bed methane, oil and gas distribution pipeline network, refineries and petrochemicals, petroleum oil and lubricant, depots and terminals, compressed natural gas and city gas distribution system, LPG pipelines and bottling plants, as well as offshore platforms and pipelines. At Mecon, we are all committed to our social responsibility. Mecon has not only helped build industries, but it has also made a tremendous effort for social development. Mecon is giving administrative support to Cheshire Home, which is the shelter for unprivileged handicapped people who get a chance to provide their contribution to society and gain self-respect. The woods are lovely, dark and deep, but I have promises to keep, and miles to go before I sleep, and miles to go before I sleep.